Hi Aries, welcome to Maslow Tarot. I'm here to do your reading for the week of May 10th through May 17th. I decided to actually show my face this week. Maybe I'll do like an alternation because I like connecting like through the camera because I know you can see me and you're paying attention to, I don't know, anyway, whatever. Okay, so this is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus for the week of May 17th. So we're just gonna see what's going on with regards to your current situation. I'm gonna use I'm gonna do a current situation and how the past 6 months or past relates to your current situation. And then, you know, potential outcomes and advice. So we're gonna do that. And I hope it goes well. I hope you're doing great. I know we're upon this Scorpio moon. It's been rough. Last week was really rough for me. I'm not gonna lie. I'm an Aries Pisces, and I don't know, this whole being cooped up thing is like, whoa. But you know what? Gotta count your blessings and be grateful where we are, you know. But okay, so this is for current situation for Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Oh, and if you don't know your chart, check out the communications part of the YouTube channel, and you can check your chart that way. All right, so let's take a look for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is the current situation? What are they currently going through for the week of May 10th through May 17th? Oof. Aries, I'm not liking this energy. I hope you're okay. So we currently have the Devil in reverse and the King of Swords in reverse. Angry, conflicts, brutal words. Like someone is being very brutal, very toxic situation. Maybe you're just cooped up with somebody who's just horrible to you, or just makes you feel like crap, or you just can't even communicate. Maybe there's some substance abuse going on. Hey, a lot of people have been there, including me, so I'm not judging. We do have the Queen of Pentacles. Maybe they're not working and you're working, so you're kind of bearing this huge responsibility. And if maybe's tapping in really quick, let's see. This hurts. Okay, so it looks like, it feels like work was your salvation, or your sanctuary, not your salvation, but it was your sanctuary. Gosh. Of course, man voice starts as soon as I'm recording. Okay, so this has to do with your stability. I feel like it's kind of, it's always been this way, so I'm just gonna get through it. Soon I'll be able to go back to work. There could be obsessive thinking going on about this. Ooh. The Two of Wands in reverse. You might be missing an opportunity or an option here, or just not even looking at the option. Just got our back to it. Having your back turned to making a decision or seeing things in a certain light or taking a certain action. What is this Two of Wands in reverse? Yeah. Realize how much control you actually have in this situation, because it feels like you have options here. You have an action that you can take, but you're just not looking at it because it kind of messes with like your pattern, your routine that you have going on, especially if you're in a tumultuous relationship or environment that just doesn't, it's just conflict regarding this other person. Could be daydreaming a lot in your head. I feel like you're very grateful for some reason for this person. You feel like you're in control. Like you just kind of let it go in one ear and out the other. This person may have some mental instability, so they say things that they don't mean. What's this King of Swords in reverse? The Wheel. The Wheel of Fortune in the regular tarot. There's an opportunity for a new cycle here. The number 10 jumped out at me, so maybe to get together for about 10 years. Taking this new perspective creates, I don't know, so there's a cycle that keeps going on with regards to this person or this situation where it's not really clear, kind of as a just bad attitude. But you're fine, Aries. So you have control over the situation. You can pick up and go if you want to. You're perfectly aware of that. And I think that you know that there may be a new cycle coming. What's this past energy that is affecting their current situation? Okay. Maybe you made the decision already and you're doing better now, because we have the Four of Wands in the past. So it has to do with foundations. You have a healthy foundation. It was probably built on going through pain before. You've seen the red flags, you've seen the signs, you know your strength because you have done it. You've built this beautiful foundation where you can be free. And there was a lot of heartache in the past. I mean, look at her face. There's probably a lot of isolation. And currently maybe those memories are coming back to you. And you might be focusing on work a lot, on your new cycle, building your foundation even stronger. So, past energy for Aries, please. Yeah. We have the Six of Wands and the King of Cups. This is like a victory. So you had a recent victory in the past where I think the King of Cups could be you, or you had somebody come in and help you out here and show you what you really deserve. Sometimes it can take that to get you out of this horrible relationship, either with somebody else or with yourself, in order to really show you what you deserve. And it takes a lot of patience. And the King of Cups is extremely patient. He can be pretty guarded at times. He can be very intuitive. It's a Scorpio energy. It's like you got out of that situation and it's like a whole new you. It was a whole new you coming out, and now you're working on your pentacles. You're in control of your empire. Okay, so what is the future? I kind of want to do that again. Future regarding the spread, please, for Aries for the week of May 10th through 17th. What is this energy going towards? Future regarding this energy. Okay, so we have the Moon here with the King of Pentacles in reverse and the Four of Pentacles. The Moon. King of Pentacles in reverse. So, and then the Four of Pentacles. So, it's kind of a stagnant energy. It feels very protective. You don't want there to be any confusion. If it's not clear, you don't want anything to do with it. It wears you down. It makes you feel like she is, like drowning. She's like drowning in confusion. It's like chaotic almost. So this is going to be a situation where you stick to your old, you're kind of sticking to what makes you feel safe. And there might be somebody that comes in that makes an offer, but you're like, it doesn't feel right. I don't get it. Like, it's like this energy of, I don't get it. What is this King of Pentacles in reverse? Patience, compassion, balance. I feel like you're very protected. This angel popped out, or the wings of temperance. This is an angel. This is a guide. I think maybe overly worried about finances and saving money or sticking to something. Yeah, overly worried about finances. So balance out. Balance what you're investing in. You got over this pain, right? You're dealing with this pain from the past. You built yourself a stable foundation. It might not be brick, it might be built out of wood, but it's still a foundation that you're working on, and you feel really good about it, and you should feel good about it. We have the King of Cups over here. That could be somebody that helped you through this, or it could be yourself connecting with your emotions and how you actually feel, but keeping it together. But this thought keeps coming up, this worry, this someone wasn't treating you very well. And I think you're happy to be in this new cycle, but right now you're really focused on work. Not taking any action, not making any decisions in regards to what's going to happen next. You feel like you're in control. You like being in control. You like this feeling. It's comfortable. Four of Pentacles is very comfort zone. So you're probably going to stay in your comfort zone for a little bit. There's some things that you're working through. Some illusions are coming to light. And I just noticed it is the Moon card. So there's a potential here that this Scorpio moon might bring you some energy of clarity, depending on how you're looking at the situation. We have that Temperance card, which is a reminder to be compassionate with yourself. Don't punish yourself for the past, you know? And we could be doing it unconsciously, you know, or subconsciously, like we're holding ourselves off from loving ourselves because we are feeling really good about our foundation and our monetary assets, or what we're building in regards to paying off our debts. You know, it's a very good distraction and it feels really good and you should feel great about it. But with holding your cup, you know, it's like protecting my heart, you know. There will be a time where you will transform, and I think it's going to happen when you start to open up that heart space. Just not yet. So what's some advice we can get for Aries for the week of May 10th through 17th? Aries. Okay. Page of Wands in reverse, not taking any action. So the advice right now, we have the Sun in reverse, we have the Lovers in reverse, we have Strength in reverse, 3 major arcana in a row. This is a huge moment for you. And I think you feel really drained right now. You feel really sad, not really great about this separation. It made a huge impact on you. You really cared about this person. You really cared about them. I feel worried. I feel closed off. But you couldn't do it anymore. So find your strength. Find your compassion towards yourself. You might be I can't speak. So this current energy of King of Swords in reverse could be internal. It could be towards yourself. Beating yourself up because something didn't work. and there's unclarity. There's confusion. There's something that you can't wrap your mind around. But for the moment, we have the 7 of Wands. Distance yourself from somebody who's trying to control you, or that is confusing, I guess. So wherever you feel like you're sitting in your power, that's where you need to be. Take some time to look straight into how you feel. What makes you feel strong? We do have the 7 of Wands here, and she's totally not looking at this Queen of Cups in reverse. So she's like, nope, not dealing with that right now. So it's kind of like, you can pay attention to what you can pay attention to, but make sure, keep in mind what you're not looking at, because it's gonna come up. It's gonna come up. You have the strength to figure this out. Right now, you don't feel very strong. Your emotions are running a little bit wild because of either this lost opportunity, this thing that keeps reminding you of the past, or something within yourself. But you are on this new cycle, and you are in control. And the confusing situations, like knowing what you want based on what you don't want, find strength in that. But yeah, I think this moon's going to bring some really great stuff for you. But right now, you're just not really in a good place, and that's okay. It's okay to not be okay. It's okay to protect yourself for a little bit. But just remember that those emotions are going to come up later, and it's something that we got to deal with, something we got to go through. We're going to look them right in the eye. Okay, so let's get you some... I didn't read you a Soul's Journey card. I was going to do that for you at the beginning. Let's see if we can get anything. I'll read it straight from the book, because it tends to help people pick out the messages that they need. So for Aries, for the second week of May, I think I said first week, my bad. Second week of May, May 10th through the 17th, please, guides, spirit ancestors, for the highest good of Aries, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Here. Oh, love. All right. I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. So it's like you're working through this fear so that you cannot be afraid of love and offering your cup, or thinking of somebody, what if they fall in love with me? What if they don't love me? It's the journey. We got to love the journey, right? There's nothing to be afraid of except not being aware, because when we're not aware, all this crazy stuff can happen to us, and then we compromise our goals. We compromise what we need, what we want, and nobody should take that away from us. And it's our responsibility to go get it. And we deserve it. Okay. Fear. The outcome of all choices in life is determined by two emotions, fear and love. Your soul is made of the energy of love, and fear is an earthly manifestation of a challenge. To embrace and wallow in fear is to go against your very being. Fear is in its many guises, is the obstacle that your soul uses to test its tenacity to stay on track. For a soul, human life can be very difficult. But acknowledging that your soul's true nature is love will always help you on your path. When fear rears its ugly head, it is really an opportunity for you to stare it in the eye and turn that doubt into trust. View it as a teacher. What lessons are you learning from these fearful emotions? The more that you use the energy of love to diffuse fearful situations, the less often they will present themselves. It reminds me of triggers, like dealing with triggers. So if you're looking at somebody, so if you come across a person and they're a good person, they're normal, but something about them triggers you, it's a reflection of your projection. So like you're looking at something, it makes you really uncomfortable, and you know they're not doing it on purpose. You can't be mad at them. But why does it make you uncomfortable? Because you disagree with it? Okay, there's nothing wrong with disagreeing with somebody, but like, what brings that fear? The fear of the unknown. Fear can be so much deeper than just, I'm afraid of, I'm afraid of what is happening in front of me. No, I'm afraid because it's triggering something in me. And for somebody who's potentially been through this situation and they had to rebuild their foundation, you are a strong person. So I have no doubt you're going to get through this. But it's hard getting into that energy of love, especially after things have been eye-opening. Okay, so we've got love over here. Where's the love at? There's love. Love, 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 love. There it is. Okay. You are love. It is your inherent vibration. The obstacles and challenges of the physical dimension attempt to trick you into thinking that there are other ways to view life, but there really is only one way that is natural to your being: love. This card simply reminds you that your soul is made of God's pure, divine, vibrational force of love, and that you need to bring this awareness to bear on every aspect of your life and being. Love is a healing energy. All anxiety and drama cannot exist in the aura of love. Most souls have come back upon this earth to learn, accept, and utilize this harmonic force and to see its effect upon their lives. It's your time to remind others of the strength of their own power, or the power of God, and assist them in knowing fully that love is the most powerful element in the universe. It builds, it fortifies, it strengthens even the most lost person. Whatever that means. We're all on our journey, right? We can't call somebody lost because we all have our own path. That's my little interjection. When we live in the power of love, then and only then will we know the truth. True love is a spiritual link between us and God, divine, universe, spirit, source, whatever you call it. Semantics. Okay. It will guide our footsteps through the conflicts of the material world and will cleanse our hearts of unwanted facets of the human personality. So we have a natural personality and a human personality. We're born innately to enjoy pleasure and to fear pain. And then we get complex and we make it so difficult for ourselves because we have so much ability. It's amazing. Okay, so let's get you some Moonology for the week. Now this does have to do with love, so I'll pull you a love card. So Moonology for Aries for the week. That was fast. Have faith in your dreams, believe in the impossible. Beautiful. Oh, and I'm getting a new camera this week. It's just late. It was supposed to get here yesterday, but with, postal being postal, it will not show up until I don't know when. Just have to go with it. All right. Whoa. Okay. That was weird. I almost broke a card in half. All right. Aries. The week 5/10, 5/17 regarding the spread, please. Give your relationship a chance. Give yourself a chance. Work on your partnership. I think that's within yourself. I'm not seeing really anything else here except declining maybe this person who doesn't seem really secure. Oh. Separation. Okay, I think we're gonna go with that. Separation. Time apart from your partner's on the horizon. Yeah. Maybe you just need a little more time, A little more time, and that's the best chance you can give a relationship sometimes, is taking some time apart. taking some time for yourself. Going deep up in here. Okay. Let's see. I've been wanting to play Lenormand, but I don't have anything to do with this one. I think we're good. All right, Aries, thank you for joining me today. I really hope you enjoyed this reading. Maybe look at this crazy situation I have down here for you. We did it, went through it. But yes, so thank you for coming to the weekly messages. I will post monthly soon. Please like and subscribe if you do like what you came and saw here. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Not every reading is for one person, or you know, it's a general reading. So I do hope you have a wonderful day, and thank you for joining me. Mazla.